Hello, my name is Richard the Dungeon Crawler. On our last episode, I attempted to escape Castle Ravenloft, but I was unsuccessful. On today's episode, we're going to do another unboxing of The Legend of Drizzt. If you would like to see what's included in the package, please step inside my dungeon. Here goes the unboxing. I'm getting quite a collection of these. Drizzt definitely looks pretty badass on the cover. Okay. Here's the rule book. Intro. Starting the game. Player setup. So far looks like everything we've seen before. Monster deck. All old hat. Oh wait, optional rules. Cavern edge tiles. Looks like we're in caverns this time. And we're not in dungeons. That's different. Competitive adventures. Looks like we could compete against other players this time. Should be cool. The adventure book. Adventure 1. Exile. Let's hope that's easier than the last one, because I have not been able to defeat one of these yet. Hunt for Shimmer Gloom. Find and defeat the dragon. Sounds like a cool adventure. Betrayal in the tunnels. Survive the assassin's attack. The Great Trophy Hunt. Defeat more monsters than any other heroes. That sounds cool. I guess that's the competitive one. Here are the tiles. They look more detailed than the other ones. Volcano vent. Hero cards. Here are the cards. Here's the included cards. It's pretty much what we expected. Treasure cards, adventure cards, sequence of play cards. Here's the monster cards. Hunting Drake. It's pretty cool. Drow Duelist. Goblin Archer. Hero cards. Swashbuckler. Rogue. Here's the Ranger. Let's take a look at the minis. Here are the goblins. First we have the goblin cutters. Cute little guys. Have a little knife. And then some goblin archers. These figures are going to be useful. And then what's new, I think, on this set is you have a goblin champion. So for a basic set of monsters, they come with one boss. I really like the positioning of him. He's winding up for the swing. There are two sets of translucent figures. First is a water element. I don't see too much detail on this one. But the hypnotic spirit I really like. Seems like it has good detail. So I think this will pick up some detail when we paint it. I like the hunting drake. If you look at the side, there's actually some texture. I'm not sure if this is coming out, but I think this one will paint up well, these little mini dinosaurs. The spider swarm, this one to me is similar to the rat swarm from Ravenloft. So these are some pretty tiny spiders I'll have to try to paint. The drow duelists, they're pretty small and slender. Nice detail though. I think they'll paint up well. The drow wizard. If you notice, he has two little holsters for his staffs, so he's dual wielding staffs. That's pretty cool. A Drider. Look at that name. I'm definitely not going to try to pronounce that. Let's look at this figure, though. He looks pretty cool. Nice detail. Half spider, half humanoid. With the sword. Can't wait to paint this one. Feral Trolls. These ones look thicker to me than normal Dungeons & Dragons trolls. The other minis I've seen for trolls have been slender, but these look more like Lord of the Ring trolls. Looks pretty cool. Nice detail. A Shadow Dragon. Pretty slender. Slender wings. Looks pretty cool, though. Should paint well. A Mind Flare. Good detail. I don't have a Mind Flare. This will be good. An Assassin. This has a nice look. This could be a good PC. Another mercenary. I don't know, the detail isn't as good on this one. Handmaiden of Loath. Seems like this one has two forms. So the drow form is here. This one's pretty cool, and then the demon form. I don't know if I'm a fan of this one. The detail's kind of weird. Here's the main bad guy, a Baylor. He looks pretty mean. Except he's wearing a G-string. I don't know if that makes him tough. Cool whip, though. G-string and a whip. Pretty weird. Here's Drizzt, dual wielding his swords. This should paint up well. And his panther companion. I definitely like the positioning. He's coming at you. Look at him. A human barbarian. Very tall. And a dwarf fighter. Halfling rogue. Is this the first halfling we have? I think this is the first one I remember seeing. And a human archer. Not wearing much armor. Still looks cool. And a dwarf battle rager. Dual wielding two maces. Thank you for hanging out with me in the dungeon. Please give me a like, because it would tell YouTube you like what you saw. Let me know in the comments if you played any of the adventure series and which one is your favorite and why. Next up, I'm working on a Robotech RPG review. If you want to show support for the channel, all you have to do is make sure you're subscribed and you'll be notified when the next adventure is ready. And I'll see everybody on the next dungeon crawl.